Hey everyone, it's Hydro Pump here. Today we have Morphtronics. Yes, Morphtronics. Now this deck may look a little weird, but I'll explain it. I got I'm just gonna explain the deck here, and we'll go over a duel I had with it, and then if I feel like playing this in the future for more matches, I'll show it off some more. See if we can improve upon the list any. So yeah, pretty much the idea here. Well, we're playing Morphtronics, so the idea is play with Morphtronics, but the whole deck kind of revolves around Morphtronic Borden, which may surprise you. And his ability is Morphtronic monsters you control can attack your opponent directly. Now, and the reason that is such a big deal is that we are going to combo this with Robin Goblin. Each time a monster you control inflicts damage to your opponent, randomly discard a card from their hand. So pretty much if you get Borden himself can attack really, but if you get two or more Morphtronics on the field, which is relatively easy with Cellphon and Machine Dupe, or just like normal summoning them, it's kind of easy to like rip multiple cards from your opponent. And then since we're also playing Morphtronic Bind, which makes it so your monsters can't really get destroyed by battle by monsters that are level 4 or higher. And it's like only one way. It's pretty much like Gravity Bind, but your monsters can attack. So say you get Borden and Boomboxen out. Boomboxen can attack twice. So you can rip up to like 3 cards, pretty much. So that's kind of like the premise of the deck. I kind of looked into seeing if there's like a synchro spam you can do with Morphtronics, but it's kind of hard in this format because you can use Scoping to go into 7, but the 7s aren't that great. You can do like some kind of, there's actually a power tool build I'm kind of working on a little bit, but I had this build kind of sitting around for a while and I've been wanting to show it off, see what it can do. But yeah, and since we're playing Robin Goblin and Morphtronic Bind, we try to kind of see if we can make justification for these other continuous traps. So we play Zing Zen Hu or Zoo. So, if your opponent sees Robin Goblin up, they're going to try to set their stuff, and then you can just hit them with this. You got Phoenix Chain, and then you got Imperial Customs to protect all your stuff, which actually comes up in the match that we had. And we have, Call Haunted. Pole Position, it's just another card I get added just to work with Magic Planter, just to get a plus. With Planter, you guys say, they have a big monster up, and you just flip this, Magic Planter it, and then they lose their guy. So I could maybe see this being cut for something else. And I guess just for the other monsters, Cellphon could be kind of crazy. Radion just to make your guys big if they need to be, and Ramon's probably like the worst one. Well, it's okay. I got some usage out of it. It can get you some pluses. Scoping, it's mostly good for when you do Cellphon. You get him off Cellphon because he's special summon in defense. He'll be level 4, so if you have like a Boomboxen or Radion, you can just make a level 8. Slinging, if your field's just like massive, you can just start popping your guys to clear your opponent's field so you don't get field clogged too much. So, and I guess for explaining the side deck, we have 2 Radion here in case you go against like Blackwings or Vayu. You can kind of just you can slap Radion down, make your guys bigger. He's also Thunder, so he doesn't get eat by Thunder, Cyber Dragon. So that's kind of cool. And then just like a bunch of Floodgates because we have continuous traps. And then the extra deck's kind of like this. The extra deck, you can go into it sometimes. Might want I'm not sure if I want to put Cyber Dragons in here. I actually came out to where I Chimera attack my opponent's Cyber Dragon. I don't have Cyber Dragon. But anyways, we're just going to jump right into the match here. I have it right here. And we're going to go over it. We're playing against someone that's like on the Carpath, Geartown, Karez stuff file. I think they're going first. They set Snowman. They have 2 Geartowns. And our hand is Borden, Boomboxen, 2 Zingzen, Imperial Customs, and Robin Goblin. So we kind of have like the setup here. We just have to like kind of wait around a little bit. We have Goblin with Borden. We just need to find a way to protect our monsters. Done Card Trooper here, which unfortunately gets over Borden. I was thinking maybe this is like a Reiko. So I thought maybe I can just like set Borden, since it's more likely to live than Boomboxing. Wasn't quite the case. We can actually go Robin here and run over the Card Trooper. I think I'm supposed to technically rip before he draws, but yeah, whatever. Didn't really matter because I ended up ripping a card they already had in hand. Then I attack again because he can attack twice, and it went the Snowman, so it popped him. So like right now, it's not looking too great for me. He's not really setting things for these cards to work. He's gonna smack me with the Gear Dragon, which hurt. This is a pretty decent top deck Morphtronic Bind. He set Sangan here. He has Mirror Force, which I'm not really sure why he hasn't set it yet, but we're gonna Remoten to banish Borden to, I think you can do that. Banish the Morphtronic to add one same level from your hand, or to your hand from your deck. So yeah, you can do that. He's gonna attack. Well, in battle when he enters battle phase, I'm just gonna bind. And then he has his field spell set. He just set a card, so I'm going to be able to activate this. I guess he wasn't expecting this. He decided to leave his field spell still set. We're going to just... So we actually got a +2 off Remoten here, so, you know. I was kind of trashing him earlier, but, you know, he's putting in work here. I guess if we could protect him, he's pretty solid. We drew Sylphon for turn. Now, since we got Borden up, we can just start ripping cards with Robin Goblin, which is pretty hilarious. So we're gonna rip his Debris Dragon. The Debris Dragon rip was pretty good, just so we kind of like Black Rose here. He's gonna flip Sangan, attack our Borden. We don't have really a way to protect him. And he's gonna set 2 more. So, well, I should have set this, but I didn't want to clog my field. So. Just gonna get another Borden here. Attacking directly. I guess maybe I should have summoned Boomboxin just to get over the Sangan. We don't get anything off Sylphon. He was probably like, what the heck is that card? And I misread Remoten. It's defense effect, so he doesn't do anything. I'm run over him. He's gonna end his turn. I'm gonna Zing Zen his Mirror Force and Brain Control, which I'm not sure. I guess he didn't want to lose his Brain Control because of Goblin. I set Remoten, or Radion here. I set Radion. So he's going to take, and he's going to lose another card to Goblin. So how many cards are ripped with this? It was 2, then 3. I think this is going to be 4. This is going to be the 4th card. So he loses to Terraforming. Now we're going to summon Boombox, and keep in mind, Radion bumps all Morphtronics stats. So if he's in attack, they all gain 800. If he's in defense, they all gain 1000 defense. So, and we're going to go Remoten here. So Remoten's just going like plus a bunch here. And we're going to go Boombox and swing over Sangan. Now I kind of already know that, unfortunately, I can't do damage to like the Snowman, but I kind of already know he's gonna get Debris Dragon. We're gonna rip that card, Debris Dragon, and unfortunately, I don't really have a way to make Stardust, but I have a plan. So like, I kind of knew he was gonna be able to make Black Rose. He goes Nuke Effect. I'm gonna chain Imperial Custom, and you can't activate any of these cards or chain them or anything. So he's going to nuke all his board, and I'm going to keep all these cards just because Imperial Custom protects them, and the custom dies. Now I'm going to go down to 900 here, which is kind of scary. But he's... What is he at right now? I mean, I guess the Zings don't really count, so I'm not going to count those. So I'm going to go... Let's see what after this. So I'm at 6, 7, 8. I'm at 8 to his 2 cards, but I'm also down life points, so we're gonna summon Sylphon just to try to get another body on the field. and we hit a Boomboxin, and Boomboxin is actually pretty good here because his defense effect is he can negate an attack. So if you withdraw something similar to Sangan that gets under bind, attack over Sylphon, that might be game. So I can just negate that attack now. It's going to MST that. Morphtronic bind. Didn't really think there's a point in setting for Robin Goblins. I have another bind here, so not really going to get anywhere. Just going to bind him again. And I think I get Sling in here. Yep. Return all those. Slinging gonna pop. I actually want to pop the back row because I have game here, I think. Close to it. So we're gonna go board in and we can just attack him directly. And yeah. So it was 12, 12, 12, and 5. So quite a lot. Adds up. So he goes first. He gets Dust Tornado and Yada. Cyber Dragon, Titanial, Gear Town, and MST. Well, I got Sylphon, Remotin, Borden, Slingin, Zing, and Chain. So, doesn't look too crazy for me right now. We get Radion here. Radion's pretty good just because it won't get eat by the Cyber Dragon. He goes Yada. Cyber Dragon. No. I think he kind of messed up here. I'll explain why in a sec. Now, he should have just Chimera Tech rather than just he should have made Chimera Tech rather than just run over my guys. Because now I can just I try to Zing here, but he does tornadoes my Zing. And for some reason he decided to set his MST. But yeah, I just throw a machine out here, get the plus. Then I'm gonna make my own Chimera Tech. He should have made his Chimera Tech. But I had Morphtronic Bind here. He had MST too, so I could have Phoenix Chain if I really had to. His Chimera Tech. He's going to grab Raikou. He's going to MST his own Gear Town, which I'm okay with. And I'm okay with Chimera Tech dying here to Gear Dragon just because I have Morphtronic Bind, so he's not going to do that much damage after this. We throw Sylphon out here because Slingin and Borden don't really do too much. So I decided to try to see if... Now, it would kind of stink if... Well, I would Phoenix Chain as Raikou anyways, but... End up getting another Morphtronic here. We get Sylphon. We're just trying to add a lot of bodies on the field. We hit a 5, so we're getting some good Sylphon hits here. We're going to get Borden defense. And his defense mode Borden, other Morphtronics you control cannot be destroyed by battle, so they have to destroy it. Now, if you get like 2 Bordens on the field, it's kind of like a dupe lock in a way. You can still attack them, but they just won't be destroyed. Now he goes Raikou, try to hit my bind. I'm going to Phoenix Chain that. He's going to Solemn Judgment. I'm going to lose both. That was a little sus. Now he's going to go Deer Dragon, attack Sylphon. I'm going to take a bunch. But Borden is going to keep my board alive. He's going to go Karaz, pop itself. So like, he's still pretty far behind on card. Like, I've been getting beat down on life points a lot, but... And he just solemns himself, so... And I didn't hit anything on that Sylphon. What's that Sylphon's defense mode effect again? I don't think it's that good. Need a pause here. Anyways, we're just going with Sylphons. Once per turn, look at the cards you whatever you rolled. Look at the top cards from your deck and return it to the same order. Not really sure what that does for you. I guess you can just kind of see what you're going to top deck. But I'm pretty sure your opponent can also see. So I'm not sure. anyways, we get bored and off that, so we can just attack directly for game. That'll be it. So he's slapping these big gear dragons out in the field. I'm just like, I'm just gonna attack you directly. It doesn't matter. So that was kind of like a cool highlight of this deck. I've seen some other people like make videos for Robin Goblin. But I honestly think this is like the best Robin Goblin deck. And like I ripped like 4 cards with it game 1, so this was a decent display. Like I'm sure my opponent messed up a few times. And you said, Legend Morphtronics, man. Well played. So yeah, this was pretty fun. I'm gonna try to do some more jank deck ideas. There's like stuff will come up because I have like a bunch of ideas I just haven't really done anything with. But leave a like if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more videos like this. You want to see more Morphtronics, or just other crazy deck ideas, just let me know now and in the comments. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys later.